Donovan Mitchell completely made the New York Knicks regret their sins, and it's crazy. 38 points, 12 assists, 3 rebounds in 37 minutes. That's truly tremendous. That's all-star, superstar numbers, y'all, on great defense by the New York Knicks. Give the New York Knicks credit. Do not discredit their defense. Is elite, top-notch. Is going to give anybody problems. Listen, like I said, this is going to be the question throughout this whole video here. Should the New York Knicks have pulled the trigger? Obviously, Leon Rose and the regime, they were under the gun. My man out there, Danny Ainge in Utah, he was a smooth operator. He was trying to fleece the New York Knicks, even though it looked like he took pennies on the dollar with the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think the New York Knicks clearly had the better package for the upside. But I mean, it is what it is. If you wanted to get the best player right now, if you want to consider my man Sexton, that take it or leave it. But I tell you what, the New York Knicks really did. They lost tonight. But if you look at some of these guys that was involved in that move, dare I say they didn't have the best nights. You look at a guy like R.J. Barrett. We found out later on down the line he was maybe the centerpiece that was holding up the whole entire situation. Donovan Mitchell tonight played 33 minutes, y'all. 15 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. I don't think that's a guy, just coming off a $100+ million contract. RJ, you got to step. This is New York City. All jokes aside, RJ, the New York is going to need a little bit more out of you, okay? Julius Randle, he wasn't really involved in that move at all, even though they would have loved to get his contract package as well. He chipped in with 15. You look at a guy like Emmanuel Quickly. Tonight, he had 7 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. I wouldn't say that's, somebody who should have never been put in that move. Who knows, man? Listen, this is going to be tricky. You got Obi Toppin, 9 points tonight. Am I going to poo-poo on the Knicks' young talent? Absolutely not. But when you got an opportunity, when you start to look at some of your guys who you would have had if you pulled that move out, which I believe would have cost you Emmanuel Quickly, Obi Toppin, R.J. Barrett, who else? Also Quentin Grimes, possibly, or maybe they could have threw Reddit. It would have cost you a combination of those 3 players, possibly a Fournier involved in that. Could the New York Knicks have survived with Donovan Mitchell, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Jalen Brunson, D Rose? I mean, seriously, I'm pretty sure you could have got some complimentary pieces. But when I'm looking at the Cleveland Cavaliers, I mean, Lord have mercy, they're stacked. I mean, obviously you got Mitchell tonight, put up all them points in 37 minutes. You have Kevin Love. I mean, seriously, Kevin Love, he need to get a lot of homage paid his way. We are not respecting the greatness of Kevin Love. Take it or leave it. This dude is an animal. He put up 29 points today and 8 rebounds. We all know he missed a double-double. He's the truth, the champion. He stood the test of time in Cleveland, man. He's been through hella high water to where they are today, where they could experience a great level of success. So I'm very happy for a player like Kevin Love to really, take this leap with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Listen, they beat down the New York Knicks tonight, and Karis LeVert didn't do nothing. This dude has been beasting. This dude, Dean Wade, 22 points. Evan Mobley, 16.7 rebounds. They got a piece, like just chip-ins from everybody. Neoto, you got Osman, Okoro. The list goes on. Jarrett Allen did his thing tonight. This dude struggled with the points, but he never struggled with the rebounds, coming in with 13 rebounds. So Cleveland is a very big team. Obviously, I would have loved for the Knicks to get Donovan Mitchell, but it's a catch 2020. The New York Knicks, I understand their situation. That's why I said I'm not ready to just annihilate the young core today. Will any of these players be as good as Donovan Mitchell is, a prime Donovan Mitchell? Who knows? I believe Donovan Mitchell is still going into his prime. That's why I think it was been a great move for the Knicks to pull a move on this guy. But, I mean, they did what they had to do. I mean, it would have definitely handicapped the roster, in terms of future moves and things of that nature. nature. It seems like the Cleveland Cavaliers were just really one move away. If the New York Knicks moved for Donovan Mitchell, I believe we would have been another move or two away. So you can't just give up all your assets plus your draft picks. What are you going to do to put around a Donovan Mitchell, around a Julius, around a Jalen Brunson? You're going to need those weapons in your arsenal. So for whatever they tried to do to the New York Knicks, I mean, give credit to Leon Rose for holding that gun. Previous regimes would have gave every goddamn thing that was had to offer to get their hands on Donovan Mitchell. That's previous New York Knicks, and I believe Danny Ainge tried that, but it is what it is. It's wild. They took a lesser deal, but they did get the 3 first-rounders. I think the Knicks only wanted to offer 2 because they had another move on the horizon, and like it seemed like the Utah Jazz was just holding the Knicks by the gun, but give credit to them, and it shows a statement around the league. You are not going to come to the Knicks and fleece them. You are going to bring competent trades, competent moves so things can get done. Gone are the days of you trying to go upside the New York Knicks' head and fleece them. I think those days are numbered. It is what it is, man. I just had to point this out, man. This is very key, to the situation, So, it's wild. The Knicks are in a beautiful situation now as well. Last time I checked, they still got all of their pieces here. If it's a young player or a superstar, potentially disgruntled, the Knicks could jump all over that, because they still got all of the weapons, all of the arsenal. They got their first-round picks, theirs, plus other teams. They've positioned themselves very well, and I agree. I stand with the New York Knicks. I love what Donovan Mitchell did tonight, but you cannot rip apart the whole entire team, to put this guy there. You look at what they got from Cleveland. They got Colin Sexton, who really was like really didn't hurt them. Also, I forgot his name. He played with Cleveland. Lord forgive me. I forgot his name already, but he's a good shoot. Laurie Marketing. So you look at it, but you look at those 2 players and those picks. It seemed like with the Knicks, they were not trying to negotiate nothing like that with us. It was all the players and the picks. Look what they did. They gave the 3 picks, but they only gave up 2 players who really wasn't in the real mix of things. They tried to take the entire New York Knicks young core, plus the first-round draft picks. And I thought that was asinine. And I'm going to leave it at that, man. Even though the New York Knicks lost, I still don't think it's a situation where, that we need to crucify the New York Knicks, get upset, and really just lead the train of they made a stupid decision. Why did the Knicks do this? They did what they had to do. They're 3-3, so let's see what happens. And the Cavaliers are 5-1. So, the standings is going to go up and down throughout the year, but the Knicks are a top 5 seed in the East right now as we speak, and the Cavaliers are fighting for number 1. So, let's see what happens. It's Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is. We're going live, if not already.